Hi, everybody, and welcome. We are surrounded today by pageantry and tradition. Check out this scene. We've got high hopes for another exciting college football game. We're expecting a full house this afternoon. We've got an anticipated clash here, as we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors, taking on a team from the ACC, the NC State Wolfpack. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Warriors will kick this away to get us going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. On the ground, it's Waters. Jukes to get free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Back to pass. It's Bailey. Tries to get it to the running back. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Looking to pass here on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Concepcion. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
On the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the pass is incomplete.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Oh, that one's picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They'll run it from the gun. Powers through. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Looking to throw. It's Shager. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Intercepted in the end zone. It's a short return, but a takeaway for this defense.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity, bang. They throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to pass here. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Pulls it in. It's Concepcion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or are they going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
Bringing pressure. That's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Shager. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Direct snap to the back. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. It's a shotgun run call. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the 1st down yardage. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, it's decision time now, Chris. 4th and short coming up, and you know they're thinking about going for this one. Likely looking at that play sheet and finding the go-to play that'll help them pick up this 1st down and keep this drive alive. They're thinking 6 points. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Can't quite get out to the 25. They'll spot it at the 24 to begin the drive. 1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. It's a quick grab. So we've reached the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to take the lead here before halftime. And completion makes it 2nd and short. To throw, it's Bailey. And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. The pass rush closing in. Caught over the middle. It's Collins. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Finds his man. It's Rodgers.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
Looking to chuck it again. Looking for his back. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good.
Touchdown, Wolfpack. Strong game by this quarterback.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
Kick goes through, so it's 7-3. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And it's caught from inside the 20. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to...
He'll take a deep shot. But this one is broken up, falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback.
He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Hawaii. Now the try here for the extra point. PAT is good, so the score is 10-7 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They've got a choice here in the final minute. Do they get aggressive, try to cut into this lead, or play it safe and point toward the second half? First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it for a big gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure. So after the incompletion, it's second down. To the air, it's Bailey. Receiver makes the catch. They stop him at the 49, but that'll be a first down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sure hands. It's Concepcion. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. Finds room at the 30. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Tackled after a short return at the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in the zone coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right, or you're going to see an interception like this.
They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Moving the receiver now before the snap. And we get the second half started with the running play. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Oh, it's snapped to the back. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Looking to pass this time. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Well, here the defense decided to sit back and play zone, and that front didn't do a good job of pressuring the quarterback. He had the time to make the throw and put it on target.
Second down play coming up for this offense. The shotgun handoff here. And they'll stop him after a short gain. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
That's exactly what the coach, I'm sure, talked about there at halftime, is the defense is going to be out there on the field first. We're down in this football game. We got to get pressure on this offense, come up with some plays, and get the ball back to our offense. And that's exactly what they have a chance to do now.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Well, throughout this game, they've shown a number of their base run plays in the first half, so it's good to mix in the counter here in the second half, just in case the defense is starting to over-pursue. Keep an eye on if they pull that play again maybe later in this game.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Hawaii 10, NC State 7.
First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. To throw, it's Bailey. Caught quickly. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. And we've reached now the 2-minute warning. Sets up as a dramatic finish as this offense tries to grab the lead late here. It was a 1st and 10 play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Rogers. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a 2nd or 3rd option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And he can't quite hold on to it. That would have sealed this game. It's 2nd down now. So 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking to throw yet again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. How much can they pick up on 3rd down? Try a field goal from here would be 57 yards. Caught over the middle. It's Rogers. Defense finally brings him down, but a nice chunk play.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, you're only down 1 possession. This quarterback hasn't had the greatest of days, but I'll tell you what, a play like that, maybe it helps him start to string together a few in a row.
He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. Here we go. 3rd down, close to the goal line. They can still get a 1st down without scoring. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Concepcion. Touchdown, North Carolina State to take the lead in the final minute. PHC up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. So after the late score, they'll kick it off and hope the defense can hold up and preserve this lead. He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Here we go. Crucial situation. They've got time to run a few plays. The defense can't just back off here and play too passive. Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made on the left side. And the offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
We've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Movement at the second level of the defense now. To throw, it's Shager. And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Not just the pick, but a big return sets up the offense in good position. And the offense takes timeout to stop the clock with just 11 seconds remaining. The offense with 5 receivers now, empty backfield. The junior able to bring him down quickly. And a timeout stops the clock with just 7 seconds remaining in the game. So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
After the clutch field goal, they'll kick it off here. The offense has a long way to go. Need a touchdown and not much time. Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. One last chance to save the game, but the clock runs out. That'll do it. Well, they had some high hopes, Kirk, coming into this game. They practiced well, prepared well, they were optimistic, but things just did not work out. And that's a tough loss.
Yeah, their opponent just made more plays than they did, plain and simple. But there's a lot to learn from losses like this, and the smart coaches know how to use them to motivate their team moving forward.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this